hope that worked. This is gonna be the moment of truth. Let's see if it comes out looking good. Hey everyone, Dave here, and we're back in the kitchen, and today we're making Dubai chocolate. Let me see if it's a mouthful. Dubai chocolate, cottage cheese lava cakes. Combining all the interesting trends here in one recipe, and I'm kind of excited about it. Okay, so the one Dubai chocolate thing I've had was that Starbucks drink. It was pretty good. It was a little too pistachio heavy. I don't know if that's gonna happen here, but we are gonna try to make a Dubai chocolate lava cake, and it will be keto. I'm excited, let's get into it. Okay, I had to get my tools and stuff. So set your oven to 375, get it preheating, get a little blender or an immersion blender, something like that to blend our cottage cheese. I could use the immersion one. Every time I use the immersion one, I make a mess all over my apron. Now, I've not made this yet, so we're always experimenting here on Cooking with Dave. Sometimes it goes really well, sometimes it goes really poorly. I think this one's gonna go well, and I think it's gonna be a really easy recipe. So we're just starting off with 1 cup of cottage cheese, and we're gonna blend it smooth in our little blender here. I actually just checked. I don't need a cup of cottage cheese. I really needed a 1/4 cup to make 2 lava cakes, but I wanna make more than 2 lava cakes. So I'm gonna triple the recipe, and we're gonna try to make 6 lava cakes. We'll see how it goes. All right, so blend up the cottage cheese. A lot of times I'll have to go in and use a spatula to get it off the sides. What's gonna be the problem is finding my ramekins though. I haven't seen them in weeks. All right, so I would say our cottage cheese is blent up enough. So we only need 3/4 of a cup of this. I did make a little too much, but I have a measuring cup that will give me exactly that quantity. So we'll just grab that and put it into this 3/4 cup. Now we didn't strain it or anything. It didn't tell us to. I know there's been recipes in the past where we have done that to middling success. Put our 3/4 cups of cottage cheese into a bowl. And into that, we wanna add 3 eggs and try not to get shells. I should probably have like a middle bowl just as like, you know, safety precaution. Anytime we have 3 eggs, I've got a temptation to juggle them, but I'm gonna fight the urge today and just crack the eggs. I have plenty of other videos where I've juggled and dropped eggs. We'll add our eggs in with our cottage cheese. Then we want 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I know you're gonna be like, Dave, this seems hard. It's honestly not gonna be that much harder than one of those like pre-made keto dessert cups that you add water and milk to. Like, I mean, that's a little easier, but those don't taste as good as what this is gonna taste like. Well, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure that this is gonna be better than those, but I hope it is. All right, so we got our 3 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna stir this all together. That's our cottage cheese, our butter, and our eggs. Now, the whole thing with the Dubai chocolate, let me know what you guys think of it. Is that something you like? Like I said, I've just had the Starbucks drink, but I know it's like super duper trendy. I did a little research trying to figure out, I'm just throwing stuff on the ground, ignore me. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract go in next. On like where it came from, and apparently it was spawned from like some pregnant lady's pregnancy cravings. Like she was craving sweet and the other flavors, and she just kind of made this and then ended up selling it, and then it went viral because it was so good and blah 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 blah. So it's kind of interesting. We then want 6 tablespoons of a powdered keto sweetener. I'm gonna use this powdered allulose Swerve confectioners or whatever. That was a 1/4 cup, which equals 4 tablespoons. And then I'll just do 2 by hand. I don't know if that really saved me that much time, but that's how I measured 6 tablespoons. Like I could do like a kid's show. That's how we get to 6 tablespoons. 1 cup is divisible by 16 tablespoons. Okay, I'm done. Show canceled. The kids fell asleep. All right, so mix all that in together till it's nice and smooth. All right, so here's where it becomes Dubai chocolate and expensive as all get out. This is pistachio flour, which is a trending ingredient right now. It smells like pistachios, and it's crazy expensive. So I would say, you know, unless you're, you know, moderately wealthy, this should be a special treat kind of thing. Definitely not a daily. I think this was like $15 for this little thing. We need 3/4 of a cup of pistachio flour, which is pretty much almost the whole thing goes in next. So it makes it a pretty expensive dessert, but I wanted to try it, and you know, guys, you can, you know, try it once, you know? 3/4 of a cup of that. Mix that in. I hope it's good. I hope it's amazing. It might be. Then 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So 1, 2. Oh, and let's do the 1/4 cup trick again and spill it everywhere. Oops, crap. Man, I made a mess. This is gonna be a lava cake too, so get ready for deliciousness. Let's mix all that together. And then there's another crazy ingredient we're gonna add that I don't even know anything about. It's ground cardamom. We're gonna see what it smells like. Ow, why can't I open this? It was never meant to be open. There we go. Oh, weird. We need 3/4 teaspoons of that. I've got my little 1/4 teaspoon, so I'll just add it 3 times. 2. It's almost like a spicy kind of thing. I don't know, it's hard to describe it. Think like, it reminds me the most of nutmeg, I would say. All right, we mix that all together. And this is gonna be the base. Uh-oh, I'm spilling it all over the counter. It's fine, it's fine. Oh my gosh, it's getting everywhere. Use a bigger bowl. Like the Taco Bell dog, I think I need a bigger box. Remember that cartoon, or not cartoon, commercial? I think I need a bigger box. All right, so I'm making a mess. But anyways, I'll get it all mixed up and then we'll be back when I'm done. All right, whatever. I've been looking for like 10 minutes. I can only find 2 ramekins, which really, you know, for me, ain't that bad. If you guys have been watching for a while, I bought like 8 of these 6 months ago. But you know, then I've moved and stuff. So finding 2 is not terrible. So what we want to do is we want to take our mix here, put a layer at the bottom. Maybe these will just be a little bigger, and I'll just do it multiple times. Then in the middle, I got some Lindt Excellence, not sponsored. Why? I got chocolate all over me. 90% dark chocolate. So this is not gonna be a very sweet treat. Obviously the whole thing overall will be, but this chocolate itself is like very dark. Take 1 piece of the chocolate, put it in the middle, like so. Then we're gonna add some more of our batter on top. I don't know how much. I might be doing too much batter. You might wanna do less batter on top. Let's kinda get it to settle in there. Then we're gonna put in the oven at 375, and we're gonna take them out and try them. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do them in batches because I only have 2 ramekins, but I guess I've got 10 minutes to clean up, and I'll be back in just a bit, and we're gonna try these and see if they are absolutely amazing. Dubai chocolate, lava cake, keto, cottage cheese, a lot of words. Hey, before I wait the 10 minutes and clean up, can I ask you guys to do me a favor? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That helps me out, that helps this channel out. It lets YouTube know you're actually enjoying watching my content. And then YouTube will know to tell you when I do new videos. Okay, we'll be back. All right guys, so it's been about 13 minutes and I'm gonna take these out. We're gonna take a look at them. Is this the only thing I have? All right, this is not the right thing. Hold on, I'm gonna put them on top of the stove. I don't know, I could burn my counter with them or something. Here's another little thingy I can use and I can actually grab. So you can see him in the camera, hopefully. Can you see him? Yeah, sort of, but on the edge. Let's scoot it over. There, you see him? You notice how like the middle is kind of like, you know, not fully set, but then the outside looks set. That says, or the instructions say that's what we're looking for on these. We're not supposed to let them cool for a minute or 2. All right, so it's been a couple minutes. I'm gonna take a little knife and we're gonna try to extract this thing properly. Actually, it doesn't look like it's stuck to the side, so how hot is that? Pretty hot. Hot enough, too hot to touch? Maybe? I don't know, I'm touching it. I think it's okay. Flip it. I hope that worked. This is gonna be the moment of truth. Let's see if it comes out looking good. Boom! Dubai chocolate lava cake. Then take a little bit of salt, flaky salt, and just put it on the top like so. And there we go. We did it, folks. We done did it. It's like too good, I don't even wanna mess it up. Shall we see if it lavas inside? It definitely looks like it'll burn my tongue. Okay, lava. Lava. Lava, that's definitely lava, guys. We have successfully done it. We have made a beautiful and perfect Dubai chocolate lava cake that is keto, low carb, and maybe delicious. Definitely hot. Let's see. Wow, definitely delicious. That is a tasty treat. We have made a tasty treat, folks. That is divine. The nuttiness. I get why the Dubai chocolate is a thing because I totally, there's a lot of layers in the flavor. And it's really good. So anyways, we did it, guys. Try this out. It was actually really easy. Definitely worth a shot. Definitely impress your friends if you cook this up. Dubai molten chocolate lava cakes, keto style with cottage cheese. Guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe, check out my other videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. All right, so I got my cell phone camera out because I wanted to add this little bit to the end. See, I thought this lava cake was delicious, but I will say I did have a guest over that tried it, and they weren't that impressed. They said it was fine, but they didn't love it because it wasn't sweet enough. So I should probably qualify. I have a very like keto palate because I have done a lot of keto in my life. So I really enjoy keto food and even keto sweetness, the sweetness from the keto sweeteners and all that stuff. So don't go in expecting this to be crazy sweet. Now, if you are on keto or have been on keto, you're going to find this to be a divine dessert. If you're not on keto and you hate keto or something like that and you really love super sweet stuff, I would recommend swapping. This is a simple swap. Swap that allulose I put in there for just normal confectioner sugar, and swap the 90% dark chocolate for like a milk chocolate, and you will have an insanely good non-keto lava cake. Just wanted to add that as a little disclaimer. If you're on a keto though, just do it exactly like I did it because it's freaking delicious for us ketoites.